All right. Good morning. Hey, once again, this is Odits Gamer 14 bringing you another day and another Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. So for today, folks, welcome to my video. And again, shout out to all my followers and viewers in both my current platforms. So these are my FB page and my YouTube channel. So this will be part 19 now and chapter 5 under Frozen Wilds. So again, good morning and happy Wednesday to all of the folks out there. All right, so there you go. Happy Wednesday once again. This is Odits Gamer. Again, this is part 19 and chapter 5 Horizon Zero Dawn series and under Frozen Wilds. Okay, so let's go back and proceed where we left off previously. So this is from the last playthrough. Let me double check my settings first before we proceed, because it always reverts back to its default. So there you go. It's once again in the ultra settings. We're gonna tweak it down to medium high, no? Yan. And then gonna use the debug menu to change the outfit. So that's our default right there. It's the Shield Weaver deluxe set. But for our skins, we're gonna use the Banok Armor Light. So this is where the last chapter ended. We are already inside Thunder Drum, I believe it's what it's called. Yeah, Thunder's Drum, right? So I died quite a few times here. Machines here is overpowered already. But before we proceed with the game, let me go ahead and go back to my OBS and remove my face out of the frame, so you folks can see the entire screen. Okay, just give me a second. All right, there you go. Now, as usual, we are streaming as well as recording our playthrough. All right, let's continue. Do not crash on me, game. All right. So again, we encountered a lot of issues from part 18. And I tried reinstalling my OBS. Hopefully, we will not have issues today. So again, the machines here is overpowered. Maybe that's because of the demonic elements. Uh-oh. That's oh, Mellow back. And let's kill the minions first before we proceed with the bellow back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die, man. Believe flame elements will take down that bellow back much faster. Let me take care of this scrapper first. So it charges and spits out like alright, there you go. Alright,
We
so
must climb higher and our path will become clear.
The chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
let's set up our menu for health. Or let's try to sweep the area first.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Just give me a minute. Something's off with my... It's either the level, right? Display, yep. So we're locked at 60 hertz. We're going up. Before we do that, let's try to loot more items.
Yes, this way.
So we're going up, right? This could be the last part of this area
Not
or
much farther
story.
now.
I'm gonna know once we are done. Alright.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame
So again,
us.
this is part 19 already.
Retreated, dropping supplies.
Chapter 5. Yeah.
Taking losses.
Yeah, I think it's chapter 5.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior.
Yep, chapter 5, folks.
And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. I'll follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost.
Let's scan for enemy machines first. There you go. That's one wicked machine right there. So we have a behemoth, a scorcher, and there's 2 of them. Damn it. Or let's try to take them out all the way from here. All the way up here. Let's see.
I can get out of this.
Let's try. Come on. Try to weaken them first. Uh-oh. Alright, they're doing their thing. Need to keep them clamped. Who's attacking? Take out their main components. Uh-oh. Ah, the behemoth. Oh, shoot. Let's take out those scorchers. Yeah, these three are the worst machines to deal with. And we're at the hardest level. We need to be careful. Look at that life bar. And just that single attack. Alright, always make sure to scan your enemies using your ano nga yun? Yung nasa using the device na lang. Yeah. Always scan your enemies using that your device, Aloy's device. Kalimutan ko tawag eh. I forgot what it's called. So you can always see where to focus your arrows. The highlighted ones, right? And this will weaken your enemies much faster and make your attacks more efficient. Uh-oh. So that's why we need to tie down our enemies so they cannot counter-attack. Tie it like that. Oh shoot. Look at that life bar. Look at the damage, folks. If I'm not overpowered, I'll be dead already. Alright, I think we're done. Nope. Just a couple more. And it's over. One more. Alright, there you go.
Bodies of our human to shame us for our last attempt.
Their spirits are one in the moonlight now.
Thinking we're not intended to
We soon join them.
be down here.
Take whatever supplies are left to keep us alive a
I
bit
can't spare
longer.
the wait.
Alright, let's go up. Let's try to loot this behemoth. Need to get those coils. So we're gonna dispose some lower spec coils. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, let's put down some ridgewoods. These are the least important. You can just drop a reasonable amount since these are needed for for your arrows, right? For weapons, let us double check. So we can upgrade that. Let's try. this one. Alright, so we're gonna go with damage, right? I think we're not using that right now. We are prioritizing the rope caster to pin down enemies, but let's upgrade it anyway. This is a forge fire, so we need to give it fire elements, of course. So currently this is the strongest that we got. So these two are all identical, right? Fire, okay. It has tear and damage, fire, fire, more fire. I guess we're gonna give it like either this or this. So this is favorable, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with my rope caster at this point. So this is a structure, right? So most likely will not be encountering flying enemies or machines, but we'll see, we'll know. For now, we're gonna go with forge fire. All right, let's try this one out. Okay, we're gonna stick for the armor. We're gonna stick with our shield weaver, so we could survive and take enemy hits or attacks, lessen the chance of dying during our playthrough. Okay, so we're gonna equip the forge fire. I'm gonna change the rope caster for now because, like I said, most likely we will not be encountering flying enemies, but just in case, we can change our loadout on the fly. But wait a minute, I have no ammo, man. Alright, this is the one. So this, I believe, fireballs. Let's try that. Try this one out. Look at this. Look at my mod, folks. So this is wicked. I'm just holding the X button. So this is how a modded game looks like. You can try to do it yourself if you want to try it. All you need to do is download from Nexus Mods, extract the files using 7-zip or WinRAR file extractor, and then simply drag down the extracted files. First you need to go to your root folder, the game's root folder. It's very easy to locate. You can YouTube it, you can Google it, and then drag all the files inside the packed TX12 folder. And that's it. You can restart the game and try. If you don't want it, you can just simply delete the files that you have extracted from the packed TX12 folder, and it will revert to its original version. Alright, so there you go. We are just checking. I'm double checking everything, folks, so make sure that everything is good. Alright, let's try it.
Their efforts are not.
So it's a long range type of weapon. Uh-oh, I hit Onira. Sorry, man.
These towers. Like an Osram forge.
With vibrations underfoot.
Fire rate is slow,
Tapping into
folks.
something underground.
I may not stick to this.
Suspending the geothermal pipeline is the easy part.
Let's try the other one. Sorry, folks. I haven't tried it off camera. Oh, just like you, it's the first time that I'm trying this set of weapons, so I'm not gonna go with the Fire Forge. Not sure how to use or how to adjust your ammunition. But let me. Oh, okay, so that's how. All right. So I can go with this version or simply change it like this for long range. Okay, so I can still use it to deal with flying machines. Alright, well, let's stick to it. But let's try the Storm Slinger. I'm curious. Yeah, we have a lot of time, folks. My shift today is later by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So still have a lot of plenty plenty of time for this game today. For this one, you have only one type of ammo and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna die if I
We are meant for a greater purpose.
hold the trigger. It's kind of backfires. Maybe there's a certain armor to match that weapon. Alright. So you'll be killed using the Storm Slinger. And that's weird. Let's stick with the Forge Fire for now. Then let's go back to the game and change her armor. This debug menu is also from Nexus Mods. Everything is there, folks. Check them out. What is this one? Oh, it's a Ravager. Okay. Alright, another coil received. Alright, double checking. Let's see if we can pick some items. Nope, not gonna pick that one.
Look out! More
Uh-oh.
machines.
Let's use this. So you need to hold the trigger and the fire rate. Uh-oh. Stick to the fireballs. So the damage is obvious, however, the fire rate is low. This is like a boosted Frost Claw, a boosted version of a Frost Claw. Right there. Alright. So it has an amount of time to charge, but you can clearly see the damage of the Forge Fire. One more, and that should take care of it. Alright, there you go. So yeah, this, I like the forge fire, however, fire rate, not that good. So this is me holding the trigger.
Aratak's right.
Oh,
Let's get to the tower.
no use of holding the right trigger. Oh, you need to push it continuously and time it right. The indicator is in the reticule, right? You can see the circle and some cutted lines. See that? It's charging. So until it resets, that's the time that you can pull the trigger again. Holding the trigger is useless. Alright, but this is a good optional weapon. We're gonna stick to it. Well, depending on the enemy, folks. I always say pick your poison. Depends on the enemy you encounter.
Let their efforts harden our hearts. Steady our aim.
Alright, so let's continue. Use some plain arrows this time for close combat. And don't forget to use your I forgot the device name, damn it. Focus, yeah, there you go, focus. Use your focus always to get some items, searchable items along the way. Let's go here first. Alright. So it can pick up resources, searchable materials.
Got too much already.
Let's go up. So this is not where the game is showing us or telling us to go, but let's see. Could be hidden items anywhere.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
Your song ends here.
So the tear blast arrow is not causing damage, but removes your enemy's main components, so it's also important. So one enemy at a time, folks.
You tripped him on. Brace yourself. Very good boss.
Stalkers are coming. Again, fire rate not that good, but uh-oh. Watch for red beams, because it's not only a warning, it's also a bomb. Let's use our arrows this time. Slow rate is shit. We're gonna use our main arrows against these stalkers. Alright, that one is dead. We have one on our right. Keep track of your enemies as well, folks. We have coming right on our right. These are scrappers now. That's a stalker. Stalker yan, boy. Creepy yan. Uh-oh. In here, charge or like a railgun about to fire. Alright. You have less resource or supplies, you can loot these machines that you kill. Uh-oh. Alright, there you go. We have one right there. So these chieftain and Onira and Aratak can hold their ground, so the game is not focused on them, keeping them alive or something. We can care less about them and focus on the game.
Good. I can use this.
I wonder what's... Okay, so the game's telling us to go this way.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
I'm not sure if these elements are important, but let's go back. This is where we came from earlier. Alright. What the freak? Okay. Forget about it. This is where we came from, like I said. Just returning here.
Is this...
Alright, I can see a stalker far ahead.
I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Golden glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
These machines
It was the spirit.
control
The old ones.
the thunder drum.
I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible.
There you go.
And it worked. As for the spirit... I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
We're at the
door's
core.
open now. We can get through.
Alright. Thank you for that info, Aurea.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our
We
challenge.
can go there, or what the game's telling us to go here. But how? Alright, another key item. Just give me a moment.
The geothermal plant can be suspended.
So if you're looking to 100% your game,
Massive challenges solved. So
you need to find all the key items located here. This one, data points and collectibles, right? So this is if your goal is to 100% complete the game, so you need to find all of these items, data points, audio and hologram. So yeah, it's self-explanatory, folks. You know that already. I'm gonna try to zip our way down. Not gonna go left yet. There's a machine over here. These are weak machines, watchers. That's a demonic watcher over there. It's kind of being blocked by a rock. Alright. So these machines prevents the volcano. We're already inside. Uh-oh. Uy, gagi. Wait, my vape almost fell. I'm vaping while I'm gaming. No use. Yeah, no use. Uh-oh. Let's kill the minions. And we're almost dead. Yeah, I think we need yeah, Forge Fire is shit when it comes to close encounters, folks. We need our rope caster. I told you this is a useful weapon right here. That attack, ay gagi, mali. I selected the wrong weapon. It's a tripcaster. We are looking for a rope caster. There you go. That's it. So bind him. So there's no reason or no way for him to attack. But these scrappers, man. Alright. There's a time frame, a short time frame where you can hold your enemies to the ground. Let's strip him first. Alright. So he'll be exposed. Alright. These shamans and not doing anything. Come on, man, help me out. There you go. Alright, he's free. Yeah, he's almost dead. Fire against fire. Let's do it. Let's freeze him. Shock arrows is not doing anything. Alright, there you go. He's down. I need a Scorcher Heart, so let's release some unwanted resources. Now, again, we're gonna release the Ridgewoods. I think we need 8 slots for that. So I can only do this because I modded the game. Alright. Regular gameplay, I believe you cannot do this way. So it's fun to mod games, folks. saves you a lot of time, saves you the hassle of grinding, right? It's time consuming. And for a busy person like us, this is important. That's my main reason why I mod my games, folks. But anyway, let's go back to the gameplay and get these. Get some items from that scorcher and let's proceed. So again, we're inside Thunderstorm. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, Thunderstorm or the volcano. Let's loot some more items. These are blue ones. We're gonna ignore that, but anyway, let's check it. Yeah, we already have those. I wonder if we are near the end or we're still far away.
More machines. Make ready.
Thunder Joe. Man. We need uh-oh. Whoa, man. Step onto me. Yeah. Then we're gonna hit him with everything. So that's the weakest part right there, but need to expose it. Alright. Need to remove this components, especially the tail right there. Yeah, you need to break it off. The one on its back, you need to break it to deactivate his the drone type attacks like bombs or whatever. Yeah, we need to remove the one on its back. Alright, there you go. Now all we need to do is weaken it further. So they're putting down some elements to this one, to this Thunderjaw. That one is exposed right there. Okay, we need to hit that one on the side, that one, and it's dead. See,
I don't put much stock in songs.
There you go.
But that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy.
and that's
the
why
door.
I'm telling you
Can you
how
open it?
important
Find
the
out.
rope caster is in this game. This one. This is your go-to weapon in taking down huge enemies, folks. Now let's proceed. Let me double check if we are recording. Yeah, just to be sure. Alright, we're still recording. We're still good. Let's proceed.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has
So that is the daemon.
taken over.
That black plant or sludge
It's like
or
an
anything.
infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. Twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits. Lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise.
Aurea. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Aurea the shaman and Aratap, previous chieftain, and now Aloy is the chieftain of the Werak. By the way, folks, episode or part 17 and 18 is already uploaded to my YouTube channel. So those are the enhanced version of this game. Alright, so we just went through a Thunderjaw, and our rope caster is the key factor or the key item in defeating it.
Right.
Now we're just gonna proceed in continuing the game. Alright, so for non-battle or for exploring, always make sure to turn on your focus once in a while to see some key items. So this is a mod right here where Aloy can still move freely even though her focus is on. So that is also a mod from Nexus Mods, people. Once again, this is Odets Gamer 14, part 19 now of Horizon Zero Dawn and chapter 5 under this DLC game. This is Frozen Wilds, folks. And we are inside the Thunderstrom. So this place is familiar. It's like the cauldron in the main game, right?
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
So we need to go across.
I'm with you, brother.
But how?
We will stay only as long.
How can we move across?
Well, we'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
I think we need to deactivate that.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
Projected force. Alright, so sharp shot arrows can take care of that.
Clear them quickly.
I think we need to go up. Oh, we need to ride these floating pods, right? But where should we go? Okay, so this is a climbing spot right there.
Better time this right.
Alright, that's not a smart
Hurry to get past that plane.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Arrow attack. How can I pass that electrifying something? Paano yun? Do I have to jump? Nope. I think I need to time it, right? There's a period where it will not fire. So yeah. Let's wait. Let's time it. Alright, now. There we go.
These conveyors should get me across.
I'll jump here on these pods. Let's check this item first. Alright. Jump. There you go.
Oh, she's in the air.
Yeah. I'm in the air.
Now the shell fragment.
Now what? So How do we deactivate it?
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Maybe I can climb and then I need to go to that area, right? Yeah, it's a puzzle. I hate puzzles. That's the... Oh, I know. I get it now. I need to climb this wheel. Damn it. Ay, Diyos ko po. Yun lang pala. Alright. So I can climb over here. Alright. I'm such a stupid person. It's that simple.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Yeah, I figured it out, but it took me quite some time before I realized it. Man. Yeah, we're getting old. The only way is to get across. Try to ride this. Ride these machines so I can get across. Yep, that's the next step. Uh-oh. What the freak? Let's try to kill this one first. No, you don't. You... Crab yun, crab type. Yeah, you just need to pay attention to your surroundings, and I missed that earlier. So it took me a while to figure it out, but anyway, we're here already. There you go. Just need to ride these pods. Alright, there you go. Now I should get across.
Okay, let's get them across.
Alright. Alright, so we need to release the bridge for Aurea and
Come on over, it's
Aratak.
safe.
Alright, there you go. Let's go. So Aratak is the key.
This place looks more like the mountain.
We'll
used to
need
be
as well.
before the Damon ruined it.
So all of us has roles for these missions.
What is this?
Each of them is important. Luckily, they don't die during encounters, right?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile facility. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes. it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that I mean, she will need to go into a coma for years? And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
This is another factory
I'll try to find
or
a way through.
yeah, this is where they build machines, like the one in the main game. Oh man, so Scorchers again. I hate these guys. Where are they?
Hunting me.
Let's go. Let's out attack. Uh-oh. Man. Tie him. Tie him. Damn it. Wala ang lakas. Yeah. Very overpowered. Overpowered machines, guys. Wicked. So I guess we need to separate them.
Being made, as the spirit
Yeah, we
said.
need to plan this attack.
And lots of them.
Let's change her
I'll try to
armor
find a way
first.
through.
Not sure if we need to sneak in. I believe we need to be careful. Let's tag those Scorchers. That crab machine is suspicious. Alright, let's take out one by one. Take them out. Uh-oh. You can't have both Scorchers at the same area. Yeah, we're dead. You can't have two Scorchers within the same area, folks. We're dead. Freak. Uh-oh. So you can read the Scorcher's attack. Yeah. It's predictable. When he lunges, all you need to do is like that. Move to the side when he does that, and when he does the firebomb attack, he lifts his head up for a bit or for a few seconds. For the lunge forward, the one that killed me earlier, that one is very hard to read. But oh man, that one, that attack will kill you. You need to be in an elevated position. Let's kill this crab machine. Doesn't know where I am. Too late, man. You're dead.
You'll do.
Alright, I think we're done. Yeah, those enemies are on the other side, so let's pick up some items here. This one is handy. This one came from a Scorcher. Uh-oh. Alright. Are we on the right track? Okay, we need to climb this. Then alright, there you go. Then let's see. Just drop
Got
like
this
that.
now.
Alright, another climb, but before we do that, let's scan the area. What are they doing? Hey, taking your time, hey? They're taking their time. Ay, gagi. Nahulog. Bagal kasi ng dalaw eh. Alright, Audit Screamer 14. Horizon Zero Dawn. It's part 19 now and part 5. I hope you're enjoying this video, and I think we went back from the beginning, but no Scorchers this time. Oh, my skin. I need to change that to Banok armor. Alright, there you go. I think that's the... Ay, gagi. Ano ba yan? Pambiro. Yeah, I didn't die from the Scorchers, but I'm simply dying because of my carelessness. Yeah. Alright, again, change the armor. I think I'm gonna stick with my route earlier.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Yep, let Aloy do all the hard work for you. Can't go up that ledge. Alright, so this is where we die. Alright, just be sure before you drop. Where's the bridge for these people? Alright, there you go.
That should do it.
Alright, let's go. Ah, there's nothing. Nothing to find over there. Yep. Focus not picking up anything.
Now it's my turn.
Alright, fire away. Fire away, air attack. Let's go. Oh, another key item. Alright. Are we going down? Alright, we need to go down. Oh, be careful with these. Alright, another puzzle. Obviously, it's not this way. Nope. I think we need to go down. There you go. Can I go down here safely? Alright.
And another console.
Alright, I think we're on the right track now.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
Alright, again, we need to go across.
Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
Some machine, but below. Alright. This is ahead of the tall neck. Yeah, that's a tall neck. I believe we need to rappel down.
Find a way. We will cross.
Then we're gonna... Oh! Fortunately, we have the mod for no fall damage. We get down, then we need to go up.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Oh, okay. Alright. Just me.
Find a way.
Yeah, I can edit my stupidity earlier, later. That's stupid. Why? Bakit pa ako pumunta ron? Kung babalik din ako dito. Oh, plug ang pot. Alright, let's make it right this time. Do not fall, please. In the wrong area. Alright, this is where I fell. Down below.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
This looks like the old path.
Just give me a moment, guys. Just check on something first. Alright, let's continue. Well, that's a long run for just a bridge. Yeah, and kind of stupid during that playthrough. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit the stupid parts of this. Need to go down. So where do we need to go?
The voice of the demon. The altar. Desecrated.
Alright, let's search the place first.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present? Or only the demon?
I think it's both. And we have to find out.
Alright, another puzzle. Where's the light source? There. This is the light source.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
There you go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraints. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating it.
The last call returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
So what? So here.
Keep moving towards the core.
Let's follow them.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
How do we get across? We'll get across, man. Can someone tell me? From you guys, tell me how to get across. Here? Okay. Dito lang pala eh.
Cyan said something about restraints. I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
Now what? Oh shit, that's a frost claw. Or a fire claw.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Fire claw. Yep. Alright. Fire claw. use his components first. Oh, freak. Yeah, guys, let's make him busy. No. Yeah, take care of his minions while I take care of him.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
The tower is repairing the machine.
Damn it. Again. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's go back. Shit. Ooh. Going berserk. Yep, it's going berserk. Oh. Uh-oh, no. No. Keep those minions out of me. stupid machine tower.
We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it.
Oh no, you don't. One last blast.
You spoke of it. What must be done with it?
There you go. It's dead. Alright, there you go.
Whatever you're going to
let's-
do to that tower, do it now.
Let's interact with this tower.
All threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Power network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Place is just like
Aurea.
huge,
I'm free.
like a huge computer, man.
You must escape.
Circuit board, yeah.
My sister!
Aurea made a sacrifice for them to succeed.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, people. Come on, Aratak. It's a shame to die here.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Let's go, let's go. that rail collapses. Uh-oh, it's collapsing.
Give me a top R attack! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Let's go, Aloy. Boom.
Maria's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Alright, so Aurea made a sacrifice for us to clear and survive Thunderstorm. Now our current quest is to complete that mission and go back to Aurea's retreat. Now we're gonna fast travel to that area now. Once again, this is Odets Gamer 14. And this is part 19, chapter 5 of Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, under Frozen Wilds, folks. I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you do, please leave a comment, share it, leave a like, and follow my page, as well as my YouTube channel. You can subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be updated about my upcoming videos. So once again, chapter or part 17 and 18 were already uploaded to my YouTube channel. Those are the enhanced version of my live stream on my FB page. Now let's proceed with this playthrough. Let's do a quick save first, as always, and then let's head up to Aurea's retreat.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion.
So programs
but
can
this
feel
is
emotions
something new.
now?
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, It was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
So we still have a pending task, and that is Hephaestus.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do?
Yep,
Stop
fire
hunting?
claws
If
and
the terraforming
scorchers,
system
actually.
spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan.
A
But she was
program
determined.
feeling empathy or showing empathy.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Alright, we're done with all the conversation strings. Let's go back.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Aurea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr.
Alright, so we're done
She wanted me to ask you
with
to
this
do
quest.
something. That's why I'm here.
We need to go back to Aratak to complete additional quests.
Please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan.
Alright, let's do a quick
I
save.
don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are.
Let's finish the audio
very important.
before we
In
talk
order
to
do
our
it,
talk.
you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
It's a rather touching
Sun's
scene
making a show of it.
over there, folks. Anyway, let's proceed and talk to Aratep right now.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus.
Oh, silence is back.
Interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given
Oh,
life,
cool. I can unlock
aberrant
or
life,
override
transformed
now
from docile
the
subordinate
stronger
functions into
machines.
rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current
We can
understanding
control or
anyway. Whatever
override
they are, they're
fire
still out
claws, frost
and they both
claws,
want
and
you dead.
scorchers.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
That's
We haven't seen the last
cool,
of Hephaestus, I'm
and
certain of
can't
that.
wait to
It's
try it.
powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright, I think that's about it. Still a quick save. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we can now override Frost Claws, Fire Claws, and Scorchers. And that is pretty cool. Now, let's go back to our active quests. So this is from the main game, right? Yep. As well as that. I'm not sure why Hades is still alive here, since we already took it down during our previous playthrough. Now we have open errands like the Fire Claws that Silence mentioned. And looking at the menu, yep, tutorials are not that important, but I'm not sure if that is relevant of completing the game up to 100%, maybe, but we'll see. But for the meantime, we are now almost done with this playthrough. As you can see, what is left now is just the Fire Claws. And I think that's it. I'm not sure after that it will give us, or the game will give us, additional quests. So, but we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna leave you with this video. So again, this is Oryx Gamer 14, and this is Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds playthrough. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, you can always leave a comment down below, both in my platforms, in my FB page and in my YouTube channel. All links will be provided below. If you enjoyed the video and if you watch until this part, please share it. Follow my page, Oryx Gamer, in Facebook. Subscribe to my channel in my YouTube or in YouTube. Hit the subscribe and like button. You can also comment if you want, if you have questions or suggestions. And don't forget to also click the bell icon so you'll be updated in my upcoming videos. So I think that's it for now. Once again, this is Oryx Gamer 14, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.